Okay, well, today's going to be a little bit different because normally we just do training on Saturdays, but this is our final founders call. And that doesn't mean we're going to stop taking on members, but our founders are going to be partnered with us. And hi Jim, I actually purchased some new music tracks for the founders last night, 135 more of them to add to the 100 and whatever. We have about 250 music tracks now so that our members can use them to do an impact video. So that's the fan on this computer. I need a new laptop, Randy. Tell Jesse. So what I'm going to do first today is bring up an impact video, and then as soon as it's over, Michael, you take it away. You do the training session, and I'll come back up and I'll do the final Founders Call presentation, which will take about 20 minutes. Hi, Janet. And I will explain exactly the steps that it takes to get started as a founder. And we are looking for 3 or 4 more to partner up with us on this new venture that we're starting on, which is, of course, going to become a product in 8 to 10, 12 weeks. So just give me a second and I will pull up a YouTube video for y'all.
You two behave, you and George. Anyways, good morning, everybody. I'm a little wore out because I was just chasing a couple birds here. Let me try. Everybody hear me okay? For some reason, Peaches is hollering and Zeus is hollering. So, good. You know, it's always good to have some of this background sound here. Let me turn this fan off so it don't sound like a wind tunnel or a train. Yes, a lot of squawking. They're all complaining this morning. Good morning, Janet, and welcome. This morning what I wanted to talk about, now the phone's ringing, is getting back to basics. Yeah. Anyways, you know, it's a new year. It's a great time to start out fresh. So this is what I've been doing, and this is what I suggest you all do, is kind of sit back, take your goals that you have hopefully written and that you've been tracking and following for the last year. Go over those goals and make sure that they're still good goals. That are they retainable? Did you reach them? Okay. And maybe you need to change them because things have changed. Programs have changed. New programs have come. Some have gone. You know, do programs that you're using, do they still fit your business? Are there something better out there? So you need to take that time, and you need to do it now. You know, start fresh, start new, and go over them goals. Go over your plan. I hope you've all got a plan that's written down. If not, I suggest you use the RSS If you don't have that, don't know what it is, hit me up in Skype, and we'll get you connected. But the plan is very, very important in becoming successful. Okay, if you're just flying by the seat of your britches, I guarantee you're not going to be successful. You're not going to go anywhere because you have nothing to follow. You have nothing to keep you focused. You've got nothing to know where you're going. You don't know what you want. So let's get back to the basics. Let's start at the beginning. Let's go through, or if you haven't yet, create some goals. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3-year, and 5-year goals. Make sure they're all attainable too. Okay? What is it that you want? What is it you want to accomplish within those time periods? And make sure they're realistic. Okay? They need to be realistic. The next thing you're going to do is take those goals and you're going to then set yourself some tasks, what needs to be done to achieve them. Okay, so you may be writing a list, what needs to be done, and this is where the RSS comes into play. And if you have 15 goals, you may have to go through this RSS 15 times. Yep, I'll say it again. You may need to go through this plan 15 times because you need to have every goal identified in there, listed out, and it's a living document. Okay, it's not something you do once and then put it away. It's something that lives with you, that changes, that you must keep updated. So I highly suggest you do an electronic one. Okay, highlight things in yellow, things that are important. Keep a ledger or a journal of what you've accomplished today, what roadblocks that you ran into. How did you get around those roadblocks? Okay. And those are some of the things too that you can blog about. Your experiences. You know, you should be out there blogging about these, you know, helping others. Hey, this is the problem I ran into today. This is what I did. These are the resources I used, and I was able to resolve it. No, I was not able to resolve it, but I came up with this workaround until I can. Or it's going to be a longer term problem and everything. So you need to work this. It needs to be worked every day, and it needs to be part of your daily routine. Because remember, this is not a hobby. This is your business. This is your online business. Everybody says, here's some of the excuses I hear on handicap. I don't have time. I work a full-time job. I'm tired. Well, I'll tell you what. If you don't want it that bad, then maybe this is not what you should be doing. It needs to be something that you love and want to do. Okay? If you want it bad enough, there are ways for you to do it. But you've got to want it. You've got to want it in here. And then just reach out and go get it. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't surround yourself with negative people, including your family. If they say, oh, you can't do this, or you shouldn't do this, it's not going to work, blah, 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 avoid that. Get yourself involved in circles with positive people, like-minded people. Yeah, I'm usually up by 4 a.m. every morning, John. My wife thinks I'm a little crazy, but at 4 a.m. I'm up on my computer. I am getting my emails ready. I've done some of my blogging. I've gone to my social sites, posted articles and everything, and I'm usually done by 6 a.m. I go feed all my birds at home, feed the dogs, get water, take a shower. Then I come into the office. Come to the office, I feed all the birds here, which is I just did a few minutes ago. Then I start working my full-time job. My wife runs the front of our store. I work in the back. okay? But she calls me over so often. But every time I have a break, lunch break, any type of break, I'm out there doing some marketing. I want to be successful, okay? And I want it bad. I hang out in Skype rooms, certain webinars with people that are like-minded, that people who know what need to do, what I've done. I question them. I ask them questions. I network with them. I actually I've hooked up with many, many owners now of programs that ask for advice, especially with my I own 2 traffic exchanges now. And there's a few people that I say, look, what can I do to make it better? I want it to be different from the others. I mean, a lot of this takes time, but I put it all into a plan and I work it. Right now, my safe list is going through to be completely revamped. That's, you know, it's been on the project list, but that's the next thing that I'm doing. And yeah, some of it I do, but I'm at the point now where I have to outsource it. Because one of the things you need to balance is, okay, is my time, my effort or everything, do I have that time and effort to do this, or can I hire somebody, which overall is going to end up costing me less because my time is valuable also. So I put $1 on my time. My time is not free. My time costs, and that's part of the equation. Okay, so then I say, all right, I can get it done quicker, more professional, correct the first time by outsourcing this. Excuse me. So I find who can do it, and I've built out my network and my resources to where now I have certain people I can go to and depend on and get the help that I need. So use that. There are other things out there like Fiverr, you know, everything's $5. There are people out there that can create your banners for you or splash pages, and they're very inexpensive. Use them, okay? Make whatever you're doing different. Don't make it the same as everybody else, because you want to stand out. You want to stand out. You want your product to stand out. You want your product to be there to help others, okay? It's not just a thing to create income, but it needs to help others, because if it doesn't help anybody, it doesn't provide any benefits to anybody, and then nobody's going to purchase it or use it. Okay, so that's really important. The other thing I want to bring back to basic is find out what your niche is, find out what you want to do, make that your main program. That's what you should be advertising. That's what you should be getting out there in all over the internet. If you start advertising every little thing that you run across to, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to build that downline through your main program. All these other things that you're involved should be in the downline builder within your program. Okay, that's where you get them, is through the downline builder. That's why the downline builder is very, very important. So when you sign up for a new traffic exchange, okay, let's use that as an example. Most traffic exchanges have downline builders. Okay, first, learn that program. What can it do? What does it offer you? Is it worth upgrading? Okay, what's the difference? If I upgrade, is that going to provide benefit to my business? Okay. Don't be afraid to get a hold of the owner in Skype, email, whatever, and negotiate with them. It may be something they're not offering. One thing I have found, They're all out there. They know that they need to make so much money per day, and they track, okay, what am I making? Don't be afraid to negotiate. I just did that with a traffic exchange last week. I saw his offers and everything, and I said, I want something better than that. So I connected with this person in Skype. We chatted, and we came up with an agreement. And I got something much better than what he was offering. So don't be afraid to get a hold of the owners and negotiate. Tell them what you're looking for, what you want, and what you're willing to pay. And yeah, you go back and forth. And we came up with a happy medium, and I sent him a payment through PayPal, and he's happy. I'm very happy. And it works. So I have found I've done this with several, hey, behave. Sorry, my kids are fighting again. So, you know, that works. You know, make that part of your plan. Yes, that's true. You can turn, they can turn the one-time offers back on. I seldom take the one-time offer unless I know it's something that was recommended by my mentors or, you know, other people that I follow. But I have done that over and over again where, look, I said I went in, I used it, I've now decided to upgrade. I like to take the one-time offer that you had. And hey, are you agreeing, George? So what they do is they just go put a checkbox and it turns it back on. It's that easy. So the next time you log in, it's there. So don't be afraid, and don't be afraid to go ask these people for suggestions. I have yet to find one that is not willing to help. Let me repeat that. I have yet to find one that is not willing to help. Every one of them that I have contacted was more than willing to help. Okay? Why? Because they're building that relationship. They know if they help me and whatever they did to help me makes me successful, then I'm going to turn around and spread that around. Right. It's a win-win situation. It's a win for you and a win for that program owner. Okay. The other thing I want you to do, getting back to basics, I want you to assess the programs. Now, I've been working about 2 weeks now. I belong to many traffic exchanges, way more than probably what I would even recommend. But anyways, I've been going through, and what I do is when I bookmark them, I bookmark them a couple ways. If there's a particular owner that owns several, I may put traffic exchanges, and then I will have paid, in other words, ones that I've paid, and then free, where I haven't paid. And I keep those separate because especially the paid ones, if I'm paying them, I want to make sure I get my stuff out there, and I go check these at least once a week. And then at the beginning of every month, I actually go through those and reset all my stats and look to see, all right, am I getting good click-throughs? Am I getting, yeah, it showed 3,000 times. Okay, but how many click-throughs did I get? 0? None? Well, then, I may need to change that banner or change that text ad or change the site splash page that I'm using. It's all part of it. Okay, because when you're using a traffic exchange, what is a traffic exchange? It's a method for you to advertise. It's not someplace for you to go play games, to get stickers, to get buttons or labels or badges, whatever you call them. It's a tool for you to use to brand yourself and to get your product out there. That's the way you should be looking at traffic exchanges. Okay? So, and that's the way you should be using it. If that traffic exchange is not bringing benefit to you, then bye-bye. Okay? But anyways, back to what I was saying. Then under the paid or the free, say, let me use Marilyn. She owns more than one traffic exchange. So I will probably have Marilyn's name there, and then under her, I will have all her traffic exchanges that I belong to. So that way, so say today, once in a while I'll go surf where there's a contest or something that's going on. I did some last night that they were giving away 3,000 banners. Well, I'm a still believer in banner ads, so 3,000 banner credits is quite a bit. That's $10 I'm saving, and it didn't take me long to surf 200 sites at that exchange. Especially, and I only surf because I wanted that traffic. I'm not out there to look, but I do look at some of the ads and stuff, and sometimes I do see things that interest me. But so I do use those, and I do surf. I try to surf 5 different ones every day. I usually do my paid ones. I usually have like maybe 3 of the paid ones. I always surf my own traffic exchanges, and then I may surf a couple free ones. So I kind of stay active, and I kind of rotate those every day. And also to make sure that, I'm still active in their program and all that, and I don't get deactivated. But anyways, I'm now working on my list and going through all these traffic exchanges. And I'm glad I'm doing it because some of them I've forgotten about, and it has old sites on there that are no longer around or things I'm not involved in anymore. So you need to go back and you need to clean those up. You need to have a record of that. Yeah, you can put it in a notebook. I tried that. It was a little bit too much work for me. So I have this browser stuff that I use in Firefox. It's a plug-in where you can add all these folders and show them all the way across. So I have everything in these folders, and no matter what computer I go on, it shows up there, because the minute I log in, it knows and it updates that browser that I'm using with my folders. So that's a tool that helps me. It's not something I have to carry a notebook around anymore like I used to. I don't have to go update it. So now I go do my updates in there, and then no matter if I'm here, I got 3 laptops here, I got 2 at home. No matter which one I get on, they all have the same information. It all syncs up. So that's good there. But take heed, get yourself back to basics. Start thinking again of your goals. These are action takers. This is takeaway. This is what you need to add to your task list. Get your goals identified. Create some tasks. Do that plan. Okay, let me raise my voice here. Do the plan. Work that plan. Take appropriate time to create that plan. First time I did that plan, I think I got it done in 3 hours. It was just a waste of 3 hours and a waste of paper. I finally went back. My wife and I, actually I included my wife, we took a week. I did no marketing, no nothing, because this is the core. This was the meat of my success. Okay? We sat there and went through that, every goal and everything. We bickered about some, we argued, but in the end, I had a pretty awesome plan. And this is what it did for me. It increased our business once we did that and had direction. because that's what that created. It created some direction for us. Okay, and I did this with my bird business. Our profits went up 46% within 3 months. Let me repeat that. Our profits went up 46% within 3 months. We had nearly 90 days. Okay, we got to 90 days, I think, or 91, 92 days, where we had sales in our store every day, even some days that we were closed. And I'm not talking about internet. I may have been in here and people were pounding on the door. And yes, I let them in. Okay, that had never had happened to us. We were going sometimes 3-4 days with no sales, and we had to do something. I had the tools, but I weren't using them. Okay, I was taught, I was given the information, I had the tools, but it's up to me to take the action. It's up to you to take the action. Get yourself back to basic. Decide what you want to do. Get your goals. Build a plan. Write a plan. Okay? You need help with that plan? Get with me. Get with Janet Legier. Get with John. Or several of these others in here. Randy. Stop it. Marilyn. Okay? Hook up with us in Skype. We'll help you. Okay? That's what we're here for, to help you. But you have to do the work. I'm just going to guide you. I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm going to give you, there's several people that I mentor, and after 3-4 times when I give them homework and stuff, and if they hadn't done it, hey, you know, this ain't working out for us. You're wasting your time and my time. I have other people out there that are waiting, that want my help, and that are going to do what they need to do to be successful. Apparently you don't want it bad enough. When you want it bad enough, come back. And that's the way I have to be. I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. You only can help those that want to be helped. Okay? Get it in your gut. Find out what you want. Love it here, and then go get it. Go get it. Yes, Jen, that's right. We're not here to be nice. We're here to direct. And that was a hard lesson for me. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, because when a couple mentors that I had, I thought they were rude and obnoxious, blah, 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 blah. And I, you know, I actually had to come to Jesus with one of them meeting, and he finally woke me up. He said, basic, look, I'm not here to be your friend. You paid me, you hired me, you asked me to help you, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, you didn't pay me to be your friend. You didn't pay me to be nice to you. You didn't pay me to agree with you. And I said, oh, you know, you're right. And I apologized to this person. And then after that, hey, so now when I see, you know, I see people in some of these webinars and things that say, oh, wow, this person is rude, obnoxious, or what? Think about it, okay? Before making those comments, what is this person here for? He's not here to be nice to you. He's here to tell you the truth. He's here to open your eyes. He's here to open your mind and your heart, okay? He's not there to be, or when I say they, male, female, to be friends. Okay, they're there to teach. They're there to guide you, to help you. All right. So friends, get back to basics. Okay? Think about it. Take the time. It's important to your business. It's important to every one of you's business. Take that time. Dad, he's referring, John Kerr is referring to John, can't be mean. I bet he can be. Anyways, George, can you say bye to everybody? Give everybody a kiss. Send him a kiss. Come on, George. Oh man, you being shy? Kisses? Yeah, oh, kisses? Yeah, kisses. Oh, there we go. That was a kiss from George to everybody. Okay, I want to wish you all a blessed day, a prosperous day, and stay tuned. Don't leave yet. You know, we got John coming up, okay? So hang out. Thanks. God bless. Love you. Bye.